All right, y'all. So I have a blueberry bush that I am going to plant into the ground for next year. So I went to Lowe's and got these for 50% off. So I got this one. This, y'all know, is my strawberry patch. That's got my strawberry in my barrel. And then this one is my last one, and it's a blueberry too, but I put the name of the blueberry bush. This is a shrub, I think. And then this one is the bush. So what I'm gonna do is, so I can put these in the ground, I'm gonna mark around these containers, this one and this one. Mark around there so I can dig them down and put them into the ground. But I'm gonna show you all what I'm gonna do as I go. This one's just gonna stay on top of the ground. It's not gonna go inside the ground because it's in the barrel. And this is my strawberries. And then this one is gonna do the same thing. So I'll show you when I'm finished. So I went ahead and painted around them. Give me to where I can dig for this bush. And then I did the same thing for this bush. I think this is a shrub. And then mainly this is a bush. I think they all mainly the same, but different brands. Hey y'all, I am putting my blueberry bush in the ground. This is the blueberry bush. I got this from Lowe's. That was 50% off. So I put some bone meal in there. That Expert Gardener Organic Bone Meal. And then I put some homegrown organic and natural fertilizer in here. So I'm getting ready to put this down and I'll bring you back. All right, here it is. It's in the ground, my first blueberry bush. Yes, so now I'm on my way, get ready to put my second one in there. So hold on. All right, so here's the second one. It's got my bone meal and also my fertilizer in there. So let me go ahead and put this on in there. All right, so it's in here. It's in there. So it's in here. So now I just gotta water it in and set it. And it's going to be all right. Yes, that's the shrub, blueberry shrub. That's the strawberries, and that's the blueberry bush. All right, we got everything together. This is my fruit row. Yes. All right, I got everything in. So everything's already compacted in here and everything. So this is my blueberry shrub. So that's in. I just gotta water it in. Here is, let's get this out of here, my strawberries, and then my other blueberry bush. So yes, everything is in here. Thank you. All right, y'all, welcome back. Today I am ready to direct sow some turnips into where my beans are. So hold on. All right, so I direct sowed some seeds in here, right here, and I direct sowed some seeds right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my tag right here that says turnip. And so one right here and one right here. So let's see how that goes with my turnip. Some good turnip greens, some turnips. Because you know the leaves are like the greens of the turnip. Y'all, check out my sweet pepper. Look how big it done got. Oh my goodness. So let's check out the other one. Where's the other one at? There it is. That's gotten kind of big too. But that one is getting there. Yes. Let's see if I can find any more that's coming. No. I'm only seeing 2 so far. And then let's see on this one. Oh, look at that one. That one's coming. Yes, that's coming. Let's see, nothing over there. So let's check over here on the other side. Let's see. Let's see, nothing over here yet. And nothing over here. Nah. that's all right. That's all right. I still got time. Y'all, I had to bring out, I know y'all see my pants, but I had to bring out my boots, my rain boots that's in here. Yes, because the shoes I was wearing, honey, I did not want the bugs and the animals that, you know, like, even if I don't think we have any. I haven't seen any snakes, but I've seen some lizards. So I seen some little lizards running around, and I was like, oh no, I am not get ready to deal with that. So I put my boots on. So these are the boots that I'm going to be wearing. It's like my little rain boots. I've been having them for a while, but I usually don't wear them that much. But since we've been having a lot of rain, I said, let me go ahead and pull out these rain boots. So, all right, y'all. So I've already direct sewed my turnips in here. So now, because there is the tag. So now let me water some. Let me water those in. Yo, I'm gonna water these too. It's in the bed where my green beans are, the yellow ones. I'm getting flowers, but no beans yet. So hopefully they might come through. And I think I'm gonna take this one off. It looked like not a good one. Take these off. They're not looking so good. Because it looks like some new leaves are coming on. See these new leaves coming on? Yes. That one and that one. These leaves look okay. But I went ahead and direct sewed my turnips in here. So I went ahead and watered them. So hopefully everything will come about. And I'll keep you posted. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at this. It done got big. From the last time I showed y'all. And it did rain. So that rain, honey, let it out. And then look at that one. That let it out. And then this little one right here. Look at that. That's little. That's nice. So hopefully by next week I've been in harvest this. Hopefully. Good morning. Today is Saturday. And look at my boards. Okay, so my husband got some stain because we had to stain this wood, because if not it would do some rotting. So that's something I don't want to do. So he went ahead and got that, and he got a little tint to it, which is fine, but I over applied. Okay, so I made it darker than what I wanted, but after looking at it, it turned out nice. You know, really different, because I am a different type of person. So I am good with that. This is what the board looked like before the color. Okay, that's what the board looked like before, and now it's like this color. So I like this. So I might go just a little bit lighter the next time when I'm tinting and doing the stain and all that, because you see the water is sitting on top. See right there, it's sitting on top. So that's good, because my wood can last a long time with some tint to it, and then also the water resistant and all of that. So here is my new boards. Now I'm getting ready to put my core board on this side and build this side up, because I have some seedlings that might need to come out a little early. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that in a few minutes. But I was just looking at it and it looks nice. It looks like it was darker than this on the wood. So when I really put it out here in the sun, it's going to lighten it probably up a little bit. So I would keep an eye on it and see how I like it. So I am really digging the color. So let's go ahead and take a look at these peppers. Look, one pepper is coming by. It's coming good. I went ahead and watered this morning. I watered a little bit yesterday by hand, but today I took my faucet, well, my sprayer, and watered it. And I don't have no water irrigation system or anything like that right now because I feel that my garden right now is a little bit too small for that, for my liking. So once I get my other side going, I'll probably invest into a water irrigation system. Then let's take a look at this one. Look at that one. That's nice. And then there is one more right there. Yes, right there. And I do have flowers. So more are probably coming. So just letting it take its time, letting it do what it wants to do, and keep it moving. So yeah, so we got our sweet peppers going. So let's see, anything else that is going on in the garden? Nothing else, but I'll come back and show you how I'm building this up, which I'm using my garden soil, my topsoil, and some compost, and going to mix all that together. I'm gonna do that off of camera, but I will bring it back to you all so I can show you. All right, so I put some cardboard down, built it up from the sticks that I had. So now I'm going to put the soil, all the soils on here, mix that up, put my fertilizer in there, and mix that up along with my bone meal, and let all of that set good, and then I'll bring you back. So here is the bone meal that I'm going to be using by Expert Gardener. Going to be using that. That is a 3150. Here is the Doctor's Earth homegrown organic tomato, vegetable, and herb. Going to be using this, and then I'm going to mix some plant food into there, also all-purpose plant food. And then I got my blue gloves for the mixture, and so those are the three that I'm going to mix into my soil. So here I go. These are the three soils that sometimes I use. I use different ones. So you got your Expert Gardener garden soil for in-ground plants. I use that one. I use the topsoil, and then I use the compost and manure. I use this one. And y'all, I get these from Walmart to build up my soil until I can get to that point to where I can use the real, well, it's not the real, until I get to that point to actually get my own and mix my own soil for my garden. So I went ahead and mixed all them three together. Now here are the fertilizers that I put in. So I'm going to mix all of that up. All right, y'all, so that's all mixed up. And then probably in about a week or two, I'll be bringing my seedlings out and putting those into my garden. But I think I might buy a little bit more garden soil and mix it up in here, build it back up with some topsoil, because it seemed like it did okay as far as, but I think I wanted it a little bit higher, which is fine. And what I'm going to do also, I'm going to cover this until it actually, so no rodents, no nothing can get up in here and start digging and trying to see what's going on. So I'm gonna cover this with I think I might cover it with a I forgot what it's called, but I'll show you all in a few minutes what I'm gonna cover it with, so nobody can get over in here. So this is what I'm gonna cover it with. This right here is tarp. I couldn't get the word out, but the tarp. You can get this at anywhere, any hardware store, anywhere, Walmart or whatever, but I purchased it from the Dollar Tree. And y'all know it says $1.25, but how things are going up, it might be $1.50 when you go into the store. So I purchased this a while ago before they really started doing the prices of hiking the prices up. So it's from Tool Bench Hardware. So like I said, you can get this almost from anywhere. All right, so I have filled the tarp. Put the tarp on here. So I sealed it down with the 2 grow bags over here that has my peppers. And then I sealed one corner over there, and I put that over there to seal that off and folded this down on the sides. So that will actually help me out so no leaves can get in here and no animal that is crawling around at night can get in here either. They might step on it, but that's fine. But that until I can get me some more soil, I'm gonna build it up some more and then bring my seedlings out probably in the next week or two, because they are growing in my house. So I have collards, kale, and cabbage. I think that's it that is growing. Oh, and I got onions, but my onions are not going to go in here. My onions are going to go in another area, so I will show you that when I bring the onions out where they're going to go. But this is going to be for my collards and my kale and what else I say? Collards, kale, and cabbage, because I think I just got one cabbage that I'm gonna put in here, but then also I'm gonna build that one up too. So I have both of these spots for my collards, my kale, and my cabbage. I might grow a little bit more cabbage, but I'm not for sure. But I am working on it. So pretty soon, this whole area right here is going to be filled up. My peppers are going to be gone because the season's going to be out. But I'm thinking about pulling those up. I got them in my grow bag, so they're going to stay in my grow bag, but I'm going to put those in my greenhouse. These are going to be in my greenhouse, and I'm going to take all the leaves off of it, but I'll show y'all that process that I seen. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and dig these 3 up, because it's these 2 over here, and then it's 1 over there. But the one on the other side, I'm just going to leave that down there. I'm just going to leave that one just to see how it works. See if it will survive in my winter going over into my spring of next year. So, but these 3, 1, 2, and that one over there, I'm gonna go ahead and dig those up and put those in my greenhouse. But I'm gonna put it in into my 5-gallon buckets. I'm gonna put those in there. All right.